I do have a little short presentation planned. People like to compare big projects to a marathon, and in this case, the comparison is accurate. This is a project that goes literally from the first day of school unto the last day. Today is our last day of Wednesday classes, and it's only by 4 days grace that we do have the books here today. So for us, it was a marathon. Like athletes, we trained, we set goals, and we never stopped. It took fortitude and tenacity. We kept going when we thought we couldn't, and look at us. We're crossing the finish line. For those of you who do pass the hallway every day, you have seen our spreadsheet. The magic spreadsheet that keeps me organized. This is maybe like a week or so before we were at the end. You see there's still some boxes that haven't been checked off, but this gives you a sense of the sort of details that we need to take care of. So the analogy of a marathon is good, but I actually prefer the word alchemy. The definition of alchemy is the seemingly magical process of transformation, creation, or combination. The word seemingly in that definition is key. It seems like magic, but of course it's not. It's hard work and dedication. Just ask any of these amazing young people. Sometimes it seems deceptively simple because all I do is create a space for this magic to happen. And then at other times, I sense that it's really profoundly complex. Because I've discovered that when there is love and trust and faith and fun and surprise and creativity and inspiration, transformation does occur. And to me, that is truly magical. So my technique is simple. The kids come in, we acknowledge that we're all writers. I respect all of their ideas. I speak to their minds and hearts, and they write stories. And then together we polish them until they shine. My job is to help these young writers understand the beauty of punctuation and to appreciate the precision of language, and to experience the joy of finding their own voices. Even when I have marked up pages like this, the author's voice comes through loud and clear and remains uniquely theirs. I never rewrite stories. I shape their voice. So throughout all of this, my husband has pointed out, well, a number of things, but one thing that I'm not so much teaching them how to write, but how to be a writer. And as writers, I help them see that none of us works alone. We each have a team behind us, and it's important to stay aware and grateful for that team. This is our 5th year publishing novels at the Key. The first year we published at a sort of rinky-dink, scholastic website that gave us stapled bindings, and I thought, oh man, this won't do. So I researched and found Third Place Press and Vladimir Verano, who has been our publisher. This is a shot from a field trip we took earlier this year. Mr. Jones and I decided right at the beginning of this whole thing to establish a really super professional novel writing class where we set the bar high and invited our students to do what they had never done before. What's funny is that after the first year, I honestly truly believed no one would show up for the second year. But the opposite happened. They signed up again and again and again. Some of them came at the beginning, they didn't even think they liked writing, but this was somehow different. They come with pillows, we have hot chocolate, they write, we talk, and we are writers. So the reason we're here today is because Vlad said yes to the idea of working with our program. And he was not afraid to negotiate an experimental budget. We're here because Mr. Jones said yes to the experimental budget, which seemed high at the time and has subsequently been surpassed. We're here because I said yes to editing all those books. And we're here because you parents said yes and encouraged your authors from start to finish. So thank you, team. It took all of us. But we are especially here because you student authors said yes, yes, yes to everything. To planning and brainstorming, to setting goals and writing like maniacs, to agreeing to the revision process, and to making all the large and small decisions required to publish a book. We set the bar high, and each of you reached it within a seemingly magical process. So we all had vision and enthusiasm, but none of it would have happened without you guys. Without words on the page, this would all have been just a great idea. But you and your stories have transformed the great idea into a bookshelf of books. So you and your stories, kidlets, are why we're here today. That we will now present the novels. Vlad, center stage.
So, just listening to Kim talk about the process and then sort of the history so far, it has been pretty amazing to think this makes 64 novels in 4 years that we've worked on. So that's these students creating 64 novels. So we're going to start off with the second book in a series.
Yes!